Oh, that'll warm you up.
Welcome to the Whitelines Real Time Reviews. Today it's the turn of the Ride Smokescreen. My name's Ed Leigh, we're down in New Zealand in Cardrona, and we've got the White Star Express, an epic versatile lap that should really put this board through its paces. In the driving seat, we've got the one and only Stef Zeestraten. So, the Ride Smokescreen, new for this year. The first thing that hits you with it, it's incredibly light and it's stiffer than an oak-handled table tennis bat with titanium strengthening. Ride say that it's for power and groomers. It's going to be a very, very interesting first ride. Let's see how the Dutchie gets on with it.
Now the question is, am I going to take this board for a ride, or is this board going to take me for a ride? So some turns. Whoa, it holds. Holy moly, that thing's got some bite. Ronda's aggressive, let's roll. First run of the day, the Ride Smokescreen. Pretty full on, firm but fair conditions out there this morning. We took it for a rip. It is quite aggressive compared to what I normally ride. However, it's got a fun little play to it, sort of at the end, like stiff torsionally, but still fun, sort of fore and aft, and actually pretty fun to rip out. It holds an edge, probably more so than I do with my legs at the moment. Fun first lap, so let's see what this thing actually can give. It goes backwards! Whoop. Alright, see if this thing can turn in a half pipe. Woohoo! Not bad for a freeride board. Let's see if this thing can handle some speed. Garnburgers! That thing can haul!
The clipboard of power is out. Let's see what the verdict is on the Ride Smokescreen. Got first run of the day on that really icy melt freeze piste. What did you make of it?
It was first run of the day, first run out the gate, and it was playful, but man, it was aggressive. Super fun to get on edge, held amazingly well. The thing I found quite interesting about it is when I read up about it was there was a lot of torsional stuff going on. There was definitely, I felt like a bit of torsional softness, but a lot of snapback and a lot of response to that torsion, which I found amazing.
They've got those carbon beams running through the stance options here and here. So the idea being that you stiffen it up where you're putting the power through your feet and creating pop.
And then it pings back, like it pings back into shape, which is really fun. Especially at the end of a turn, it holds at the end of your turn so amazingly well. And then second run, we took it through the pipe. And man, I would never usually take a directional board through the pipe, but that thing was so much fun, especially for a layback and a slash, and it held like any weapon would.
Okay, Ride say that it's power and groomers. You think it's got little bit more to offer than just that.
Well, I took it through the pipe because I wanted to see how it would turn in pretty interesting conditions, especially early morning, but you know, and it was an icy wall and a slushy wall, and it was fun on both sides. So I just wanted to see how that turned, and that, you know, that response on the heel side and toe side was as good on both sides, and it was, you know, as good on that icy wall as it was on the slushy wall. So I actually had a bloody great time on this.
And it's tapered directional, so nose is wider than the tail, and sometimes that means you get a little bit of wash, but you didn't feel any of that.
I felt no wash. I feel like it held at the back amazingly well, and I would love to set it back a little bit further and ride this thing in pow. I think, you know, having that stiffness in the tail, I usually get a little bit gutted when a power board doesn't have that stiffness tail, especially when you're riding out of something really fast at the end of a line. So having that stiffness, I think, will hold up even well, especially even if you move your stance back a little bit.
Okay, who's it for? You said in the notes here, it says, not for a lazy rider.
Definitely not for a lazy rider on an icy day, first run of the day. However, like it's pingy, it's powerful, it's fun, but man, it is really, really exciting to ride. So I would say someone who wants to be in control, have a bit of fun, definitely can get thrown around and can handle being thrown around a little bit, or be in a very precise set of controls. So I'd say advanced rider, all mountain, ripper, it rides through chud and crud and little bumps, especially when they're icy, amazingly well.
Okay, €460, very good second board, or if you're all about power and groomers, then it could be your only board.
Give it some.